Is attitude destiny? We'll find out who the stepping stone is here tonight, Green or Codrington. Let's meet both of them. Super middleweights now. Jaidon Codrington, National Golden Gloves champion from Bridgeport, Connecticut. He fights now out of Queens, New York, turned pro a year and a half ago. Codrington's only 21 years old. He's fought almost exclusively in the Northeast, where he's caused a stir of excitement because of his KO ability. Codrington fights with intensity. He's got power. He's won all his 9 professional fights by stoppage or KO. He's still developing, of course, but he already oozes confidence, as you heard moments ago. Steve, what do you see behind the numbers of Jaidon Codrington?
Well, Nick, Jaidon's been acing his tests. In his last 3 bouts, Codrington has met increasingly tougher opposition. The results? KO 2, KO 1, and KO 5. That's why he's moving up in class yet again. Solid pedigree. With only 9 pro fights and 22 rounds of experience, it's easy to conclude that Codrington is being rushed. But he has tons of top-level amateur experience. And round shot. In his brief pro career, Codrington has stopped all 9 of his opponents virtually when he wanted to. But if Codrington has to go long, will he get frustrated or run out of gas?
Well, Alan Green's also unbeaten and the local favorite here tonight. He's from nearby Tulsa, Oklahoma, and won a National Golden Gloves championship the same year Codrington did, but he did it at the higher weight of 178 pounds. They're fighting now at 168 tonight. Unlike his opponent tonight, Green turned pro immediately after winning the gloves. We featured him this past May when he took on Rocky Smith in the same ring. Green dominated the fight wire to wire. He boxed and moved effectively, landed the harder shots, controlled the pace and distance. And that is critical for him. The fight was stopped in the 7th round when Smith suffered 2 gashes as a result of head clashes, and Green won a unanimous technical decision. In his last fight in August, Green won a 10-round unanimous decision to boost his record to 17-0 with 11 knockouts. Steve, take us behind Alan Green's numbers.
Well, Green's not so green, Nick. Experience favors him. He's fought 67 rounds as a pro to just 22 for Codrington, and his opponent's winning percentage is higher than the winning percentage of Codrington's opponents. Going long, Green's been past 6 rounds on 3 different occasions, and in his last fight, he went 10. Codrington has never been past 5. Advantage Green. And okay is okay. More than half of Green's bouts have come here in his home state of Oklahoma, and he'll be energized by the crowd. Again, advantage Green.
And this crowd is set for a shootout between 2 young, unbeaten super middleweight guns. Jaidon Codrington and Alan Green get ready to get it on here in Miami, Oklahoma. Let's go down to ring announcer Pat Harker.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Buffalo Run Casino here in Miami, Oklahoma for ShowBox, the next generation. This bout is brought to you by Dash DeBella Promotions and DeBella Entertainment in association with Tony Holden Productions, the Connecticut Defenders, Connecticut's hometown team, and Showtime. Tonight's bouts are sanctioned by the Oklahoma Professional Boxing Commission. Chairman Danny Hodge, Executive Director Joe Miller. Introducing to you the 3 judges scoring ringside: Jerry Griffin, Leo Johnson, and Oren Schellenberger. And the referee, Gerald Ritter. This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing in the super middleweight division. Presenting first, fighting out of the red corner, wearing black trunks with gold trim and weighing in at 167 pounds, he is undefeated in 17 fights, 17 wins, no losses, with 11 wins coming by way of knockouts. From Tulsa, Oklahoma, please welcome Alan Sweetness Green. And fighting out of the blue corner, wearing blue trunks and weighing in at 167 pounds, and entering the ring with a perfect record, 9 wins in 9 fights, all by knockout, from Bridgeport, Connecticut, now fighting out of Queens, New York. He is the second half of the Chin Checkers, Jaidon, the Dawn Codrington.
Back up, please. Back up. Okay, fighters, we're scheduled for 8 rounds, which obey my commands. Protect yourself at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Keep your punches up. Come out fighting at the bell.
Both these fighters, as you can see, exceptionally tall for this weight class. Codrington, probably 2 or 3 pounds heavier now in the ring. He's probably about, I'd say, 175.
ABC rules apply and include no 3 knockdown, no standing 8, can't be saved by the bell in any round, and only the referee, Gerald Ritter, could stop the fight. We are getting it going here, 8 rounds and really or less. Alan Sweetness green, black and gold, and in the blue, Jaidon Codrington hasn't hit double digits as a pro, but 9 out of 9 all KO. And here's Green. He promised to go inside, and he stung, and he has rocked Codrington's world and left. And it's over. Over in 18 seconds. Alan Green shocks the world.
Nick, he said he'd be aggressive from the start. I didn't believe him. He proved what he said he meant.
He absolutely devoured the New Yorker, Jaidon Codrington, on the ground. Now let's listen in.
We're going to take care of him, too.
Chaos, they need the doctors there, and they're getting them and attending them to Jaidon Codrington, who looks seriously hurt here.
Nick, it's such a disgrace when a fighter is in need of medical care like Codrington. Look at him. And 400 people are in the ring. It's absolutely absurd. There should be better control.
Get out. Get out.
Gerald Ritter trying to keep the crowd at bay.
Need to get these people out of here. Get this man out of here. It's okay, man. Doctor, let the dog out. What do you need? Get these guys out of here, man. They're laying all over. Move back. Get out of here, man. We're trying to help him. We're trying to help him.
Now security, and there's a full-scale rumble in the ring. Much of Codrington's gym came from Brooklyn here, and this is a bad showing for their fallen teammate. And the important central figure here is still lying on his back. They're taking the mouthpiece out of Jaidon Codrington. He never knew what hit him.
Get some action on him right away.
Move back. Okay, right now. Somebody go to the front.
Hey, back up!
Back
up! I'm gonna get the guy. Touch it. Get out of there.
Here we go. Got a bag. All right. We're cool. Hey, move back. Get out of the way. No.
Stay still. Get out of the way. Stay still on him right now.
Hey, you got a nasal airways? It's in that blue bag, Tracy. Stay down. Want to see color dog? Yes. Stay down.
Well, the guarded good news is that Codrington wants to get up.
We don't need to do
stay down. No. Stay down. He's all right. He's going to be okay.
I'm not going nowhere. Jay. You're clear. Yeah, he's good. He's doing good. Jay.
It's okay.
Jason. You didn't want to get him in the truck.
take you to our truck, all right?
I'm going with you. I'm going with you.
I know, man.
I'm going with you. I love you, man. Yeah, I see it. I love you, Jay. I love you, Jay.
Bring his hips in.
I love you, Jay.
I got him. Unstrap him.
I love you, Jay.
It's okay, bud. It's okay.
Hey, give me your scorecard.
Get it back.
Jay, easy, Jay, easy.
Sit down.
Easy, Jay, easy.
What's his name? What's his name? Jaidon. What's his name?
Easy, Jay, relax, Jay. Relax, Jay. Relax. Relax, Jay.
Put them all together. Just give them the heart.
Well, Kyle needs to plug it in.
Jay, just stay. Jay, just on his arm.
Yo, you can't shut that camera off, dog. You can't shut that camera off. Yo, have some respect, dog.
He's laying on me. He's laying on me.
Hey, yo, have some respect, dog. Have some respect. Please. No. Have some fucking respect. I'll get your phone.
Well, and here, chaos breaking out again. They want the cameras away, but
Anybody that cares about Jaidon Codrington should get the hell out of the ring.
They're doing no good. They've got medical people in there. We are cautiously optimistic that they have not certainly pronounced him well, or have indicated that he's going to be okay.
Let go his hand. Let go his hand. Let go his hand. Let go his hand.
Obviously, it was frightening. A lot of bravado being spoken by the Codrington camp. Humiliating, but nonetheless, seriously frightening for the man, and that should be paramount.
Yeah, and the last punch he took, Nick, when he was pinned against the ropes, his hands were down, he got hit flush, and he just went limp right from that shot.
Don't move, Jay. Don't move. You make sure you move it, all right? You stop. Yes, stop.
We're informed that Jaidon Codrington's eyes are open. He's attempting to talk.
You can get in his ear and tell him to lay still.
Stay still, Jay.
Lay still.
Stay still for us, okay?
Hold his arms still, like perfectly still is what we need him to do.
Understand, man. You can't just stay still.
Like perfectly still is what we need you to do.
This way. That's right there.
On the board, but take it down.
Like perfectly still.
Jay,
Easy, baby. Okay, it's gotta be this way. It's gotta be this way. Come on, Jay. It's gotta be this way.
Hey, Robin. I got ALS coming
Just lay perfectly still.
So Jaidon Codrington is conscious. Of course, we can only surmise that he always has been, but he was definitely out in terms of this fight before he even was in it. He never knew what hit him, Steve.
Yeah,
18 seconds, it was over.
And I can tell you this from having, unfortunately, so much experience in these kind of things in boxing, that if they felt in any way, shape, or form that he had to be rushed to the hospital for anything, he would have been out of this ring by now. And the fact that he hasn't been rushed into the ambulance, which of course is required at every fight in the United States, the fact that he was not taken immediately to an ambulance is a very positive sign.
And the good news is that he is, I think the number one thing they have to do now is keep him still and clear that ring. And now we see him being helped through the ropes along the apron.
Perfectly still is what we need you to do. Just lay perfectly still.
Wow, they braced his neck and immobilized his head.
This is for your own safety. Just keep your head down. For your own safety, just
The fans, I'm looking at the faces here, I'll tell you, they're just stunned. Absolutely stunned.
All right. It was a shocking display from the opening bell as Alan Green charged out of his corner and launched a ferocious assault on Jaidon Codrington. Let's watch. It's the only punch that seemed to miss. Left hook started it.
And watch the gloves drop.
Oh, that's a frightening, frightening scene.
Well, Green misses that left hook, but he catches Codrington. A nice counterpunch coming up in this exchange. There it is. It's high on the head, and you could see Codrington's eyes are not focused. He's out now. Instinct keeps his hands up, but a few more shots. And there's the left hook that absolutely devastated him. Fell down almost out of the ring.
You know, it wasn't any great surprise that Gerald Ritter stopped it, but thank God he just moved in as quickly as he did. And here it is absolutely apparent that Jaidon Codrington was out on his feet.
Oh, that last left hook, Nick. Codrington was defenseless. And worse yet, his hands were down. That's why he got hit flush on the chin. And right now, the victory for Green, a great victory for him, but more importantly, the health of Jaidon Codrington.
Right, it's muted, but Alan Green moves to 16-0, and Jaidon Codrington suffers his first loss in a frightening manner. Let's go up to Pat Harker.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our winner. A big KO, 18 seconds of the first round for Alan Sweetness Green.
First of all, I want to go on record to say something. I hope the young man is all right, because I respect fighters and I love all fighters. I hope this guy comes out okay. And second of all, buy your cars from Charlie Chick Auto Mall in Miami, Oklahoma.
Well, I don't really want to comment. I don't think the second part was necessary.
The second part cheapened the first part.
Yeah, it really diminished the concern that Alan Green spoke of for his fallen victim. And we will be, of course, watching the medical progress of Jaidon Codrington, who was taken out of the ring on a stretcher, vanquished after 18 blinding seconds here in Miami, Oklahoma. The winner, Alan Green, as decisive as it comes.